building a family business.
Yes.
For a company that has been, transcending across decades, how difficult is it to build a family business?
I think Lawrence Mayo has always been blessed with good advisors, good consultants. Mr. Raghavan was there, who was earlier with one of the directors and partners of PC Hansotia, which merged with CC Choksi and has become today Deloitte Haskins and Sells, multinational in one of the big 5 consulting companies worldwide. So Mr. Raghavan spotted the talent in me and my younger cousin brother Amitav, and at a young age sent us to Bangalore to Confederation of Indian Industry to a seminar.
Okay.
And when we entered the seminar in the 5-star hotel, we were the youngest participants, because I may have been hardly about 26, and Amitav was about 21 years of age. He's 5 years younger to me. And we had the likes of Mr. Nadir Godrej, Mr. Subaya of the Murgappa group. We had Mr. T from the TVS group, and all the top business icons of India.
Yes,
were present, and we were approximately about 75 or 80, and we spent 3 days together. And we had Professor John Ward from Howard coming down and teaching us about the nuances of family businesses, and also to learn from us. And he shared something very powerful with us. In family businesses, unequal contribution but equal distribution.
okay.
So that means that all the family directors, they get the same pay package, come what may. The minute you get into fault finding of, well, what is she doing, what is he doing, if you're giving pay depending whether that country is doing well or that region is doing well, because there are always ups and downs in business. And I think the family bond of staying together through tough times, through good times, we even currently, and I will always stay in a joint family, but I stay with my parents. I don't say that my parents stay with me, I say I stay with my parents. So being also humble, if you're not humble you will stumble, is a cardinal rule of family businesses. We have also people who serve us for many generations, and I can tell you the Indian culture and ethos is that anyone who's well off, who's pays people's salaries on time, is very revered and respected in society. So, but we carry our own bags into the office, very grounded, and these are the values which we share. These are the values which make a family business. And a lot of family businesses in India, like the Tatas, Birlas, Singhanias, and as the groups become bigger, then comes is whether to list your company or not, whether it is once corpus of funds. And then it is always best to get professional people to come in and consult, because they keep the emotion out of the business.
Right.
And there are so many cross holdings in the companies. But the minute you are willing to accommodate or compromise for another family member and make sure that everybody is happy, everybody is comfortable, then there are no problems in family business. But when there is an upmanship that no, I'm stronger, I'm better, I'm smarter, then you put down your family members, which is hurtful and resentful. There's already so much competition in business. So why should you really have competition in the family? Your family is the people who got your back, and they will support you as long as you treat them with love and respect. Respect and recognition are the two greatest words which I have learned and mastered in the last 32 years of my career.
There's always one notion where, it is said that you should never do business with family.
No, there's no harm. If the roles are very clearly defined, and who brings what to the table, there's no harm. Because even with an outsider, we have so many joint ventures, more than 20 joint ventures across our engineering business. And it is people bringing different strengths. Someone has got the technology but doesn't have the marketing. Someone has the manufacturing but doesn't have the distribution. So even whether it's you do business with professionals or with family, ethics is the most important. putting down the expectations and the rules of the teams and the family and the team members is very crucial. So I don't see any difference actually.
Yeah. Also, when we are creating a business that has to stand the test of time, like multiple decades now, I see that the ones that have done it beautifully and successfully are the ones which are family businesses, because it has been within the family. They know what to do, and nobody is starting from zero. They are taking it to the next level only. What do you think about
Rohan, you've touched a very important point. See, as far as possible, business is not discussed at home.
Yeah.
But the patriarch of the family, he gets his an opportunity only once in a day, maybe at the dining table, to share why his mood has been really jubilant or really great, or why he has been in a bad mood. That's the time where the ladies of the house pick up their ears and they want to know what's happening in the office. This is the time when the youngsters at the dining table, who may join the family business or may not, pick up and draw from their papa, from their dada, or from their daddy, of exactly the environment in the office. Maybe it's a large order you got, or it's a deal you strike, or a joint venture, or maybe a critical person has left, or you lost an agency of business. So this talk imbibes the spirit of entrepreneurship and wanting to join the family business. So
Did it affect you as well?
Yes, it positively, definitely affected me. And in fact, my father told me not to join the business for some time during college and encouraged me. I was an entrepreneur. I made thrash bags for 5 years, small, medium, large, HDP, LDP, and worked for many other companies before joining Lawrence Mayo. So I've been an employee, I've been a team member, I've been a servant, I've been an office boy. And that gave me humility to join and appreciate all the employees of our company. But coming back to your question about family businesses and this culture of, so when it is sown at an early stage, it is really good. In professional, very large corporates or MNCs, their decision making is very slow because they are following SOPs all the time, procedures. That gut feeling is not there. The market, because they have to always propose it. There are committees. There is a lot of, for one decision, it can take 6 to 8 months in an MNC. I don't see it moving faster. I interact with a lot of MNCs. Whereas in a family business, between 3 days to a week, a very crucial decision can be taken. So the speed at which family businesses move is unbelievable, and that's why more than 70 or 80% of the businesses worldwide are controlled by family business. Yes, they've been corporatized to some extent. Like you take example Walmart. Sam Walton, unfortunately, his daughter died some time ago in a car accident. His son is around, but they have professionalized it. But they still have it. And then when the businesses grow very large, you have a separate family office, and then you have the separate headquarters of the business. Because family members, over a period of time, when wealth has been earned over generations, many family members, their basic needs of food, clothing, shelter are taken care of. They get into art, music, philanthropy, and many museums and many other such things, the better essence of life or the finer things of life. And they don't feel the need to come and interfere in the day-to-day operations of a running well-oiled machinery. And usually as a family member, I'm going to share something very close and intimate with you, is that you always feel, are you giving your best, or is there someone else who's not a family member, maybe better qualified, better experienced, who can do a better job? That is the time where you have to step aside as a family member and allow, for the greater glory of the organization, for the family institution to continue, allow a professional to do the job or the task at hand. But yet sitting at the bystand and watching it and seeing it, and seeing that the ethics, ethos, and what the family has set out to do continues.
Yes. One more aspect to it is retaining that passion and making it grow bigger. It's not very easy to sustain it over a long period of time.
Rohan, I would like to just share in our family business, we were not given specific roles.
Okay.
Right? We chose our roles based on our inherent talent. Right? My elder sister Michelle, she's very meticulous in her work, in her documentation, and everything like that. She chose purchase, finance, and much later HR. You take example, my sister Suzanne. She was always interested in science and becoming maybe a doctor. Her husband is a doctor. She tried her hand in the instrumentation field and then went and did a optometry in the UK at the City University, and then later worked also in Canada. I knew, though I have done my diploma in optometry, that I was passionate about marketing, about sales. So we have, based on our inherent likes, our interests, hobbies and passion, seen and matched it to the company's goal and put in. So the management never decided. There are many of my family members, not everyone is in the business with us. Right? And there have been family members who have been in the business because of ill health or change in the lifestyle or different stages in life. They've opted out to be of the family business, and you have to have a smooth exit, which is there. So the old thinking in India that you needed to produce a son or a daughter to continue your family business doesn't really hold good in today's era at all. So only if you have that passion, and you can't really infuse that passion. My second son is taking time, whether he may join our family business or may not. It's up to him. A very good example is Mr. Harsh Mariwala.
Yes.
Neither his son nor daughter, they were in the family business, but they have opted to do their own things and are very successful in that. And I give Mr. Harsh Mariwala full marks. In fact, he's like a role model, a mentor to me. Even at this age, he carries a writing pad in his pocket, and at any seminar or conference, he will take it down and learn something and write it down. So just that thirst to learn something more, that passion to learn something more and implement in your company. You know, Sam Walton, while he was building Walmart, he used to spend most of his time in Kmart, and he was such a sharp entrepreneur. He would use the house phone of Kmart, and if he noticed the price of milk or certain groceries were lower in Kmart than in Walmart or any of his competitors, he used the house phone with no mobiles in that era, ring up Walmart headquarters or the pricing division and change the prices using his competitor's phone. So that amount of pagalpan or the junoon has to be there. And if you don't have the junoon, you should not do that. Many people don't know about the founder of McDonald's. It was started by two brothers but taken over by Ray Kroc. And Ray Kroc, poor guy, got divorced at the age of 83 and died in 85 because his wife couldn't tolerate him, putting his hand into garbage bins and counting of how many milkshake and how many French fry packets were there. So he had gone totally berserk and become cuckoo. And, unless you have that pagalpan or junoon, like how Dhirubhai Ambani and Mukesh Ambani has, but then only you can really not only survive but thrive your business.